up, y'all? It's your boy Polo Ketzes D. Welcome back to another episode of Off the Clipper Podcast, baby. You already know what it is. You can always find us on YouTube or any podcast streaming platform. I'm right here with the gang, baby. You already know what it is, man. That one and only Omatic made it in the building. Let's go. Yeah, big shout out to my boy, baby. You already know what it is, man. Big shout out to my other boy.
That Barber Cheapy.
That Barber Cheapy in the building.
Let's go. You already know.
Yeah. Big shout out to the one and only. The one and only. The Let's get it. Man, just so you guys know, we had a dope ass podcast that we just recorded right now. But you know, shit's real out here. It's fucking San Diego podcast Off the Clipper, baby. Shit happens. We just recorded a dope ass like hour-long podcast, and we just fucking just
the
lost
SD card just went to shit.
Yeah, the SD card just went to shit. We lost everything. So now we're back. We're going to tell you guys a little bit of what we talked about. We talked about some motherfucking people that
we talking about you, and you. All right?
Nah, we were
you
just,
know who we talking about.
I mean, just to keep it short, man, we were just talking about how real shit is out here, baby.
How like Blue Chews hit hard.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
If you haven't
Tiana Trump.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, fucking Chris Brown socked up fucking Usher.
Oh, and Usher
supposedly.
said, yeah.
Oh, shit.
And he said, fucking Chris
And he said,
Brown, you got it
my
bad.
gosh.
He said,
Oh,
my.
my. Say it, fool. Say it. Oh, my gosh. Baby, you can get me down.
What's that? I don't fucking know.
Love you.
I don't know what that is.
Anyways,
That
we're
song,
talking about
remember-
fucking how cracking the weekend was.
Yeah, no, fucking, you know that one song that we used to dance to fucking when we were in high school, like at the end, like senior year when we were all into shuffling. Oh my God, so in love, I find you.
Usher featuring Will I Am, OMG.
Go. Uh-oh.
Bro, that was like we would go to fucking, what's it called? What's that place we'd go to on Thursday?
For you guys, that was high school.
No,
For me, that was fucking Club Pure in Vegas.
Really?
At Caesar's Palace. Yeah.
That was
Fool, we were in high school. We
That
used
was
to go
Saturday school. Fucking still in my head, ringing over and over and over.
that or fucking Thursday night.
Fuck, bro, that was tough.
I remember I used to go to fucking fool. I remember I used to like. I never went with well, maybe that. No, actually, we did go together a couple times. What the fuck?
Fucking with hella time.
No, yeah, we did go, but
Remember we go to Saturday school on
and
Fridays, and I look at you like,
no, but I remember a few times we saw each other in TJ, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like a lot of times we didn't go together, but now that I think about it, we did go together a few times. Yeah, I remember actually.
yeah, we'd come home like at 7 in the morning.
Yeah, nah.
Smack.
But I remember we used to fucking run into each other. We'd be like, "What the fuck?" Like, okay, like you're cool. And
Yeah.
then you're like, we're all the cool people.
Yeah, we're so cool.
Hey, imagine what the older people though. Like we were like 16, 17,
had
like
fake IDs,
smoking cigarettes and have a kawama, and then the fucking like the 20-year-olds like, look at these idiots. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like
Nah, fuck though. They're like, damn, I wish I was like them when I was 16.
but imagine like they thought like they think they're cool. They think they're cool, you know? Because
We were, homie.
No, I know that, but sometimes I see kids like at like outside of Southwest High when I pick up my daughter from school, they're smoking cigarettes, and I'm like,
Oh,
like you're not cool, bro. But then again, I was like doing the same shit, you know?
yeah, bro, that was crazy, bro.
Fucking funny.
Kawama's bigger than us.
Yeah, I remember, fool. I have pictures. I have so many pictures, fool. Like in my photo bucket. Yeah.
Damn, shout out Photo Bucket.
I fucking have pictures in my photo bucket of like fucking TJ nights.
Fuck on Zanga and shit. Cute Hawaiian Filipino type shit.
Fucking guy, no mames.
Yeah, but damn, fool, those nights were immaculate, bro. Nothing could.
I remember
compare
a few times I came to my house like right before my parents woke up. The thing is with my like in high school, bro, my mom, she didn't really work. So like my dad would leave like in the middle of the night, like 3 a.m. My mom wouldn't wake up to take me to school no more.
Yeah.
So she didn't even give a fuck. Like I would get home like 5, 6 a.m, get home, brush my teeth or whatever, and then like maybe like throw up or like shower or whatever, and then
3
fucking go
hours.
back to school.
Oh my god, with your
Fucking
glasses
wild.
Yeah, fool. So like for me,
With your fucking Marlboro glasses.
and you know what's crazy, fool? I used to sneak out of my house too. So my parents would always ask me like, "How come you removed your screen door?" And I'd be like, "Oh, my dog fucked it up or something," you know?
Yeah, they were like, okay, this
Fool,
fool.
and I would fucking
They're like, yo, the dog died like 3 years ago, bro.
I used to fucking. It would take me like 10 minutes to open the door because it would squeak, and I'd be like,
Honestly, they probably didn't even hear it even if you did it. Think about it now.
Like
Think about it
fool.
now though. When you go outside, whatever.
Yeah, and they don't even hear it.
Yeah, exactly. We're so.
And then I used to come back for and then jump over my window and then fuck. I used to leave the window open for. Imagine there was an intruder that night.
Oh, you should have told me. I would have went in there and fucking took your drum set.
Nah, fool. What the fuck? No, but trust me, fool, I used to fucking go across the border.
Yes,
come
I
back.
know. I
Oh
did
my
the same
God.
thing. What are you talking about, bro?
What the fuck were we thinking?
My grandpa wakes up at 6 o'clock every day, bro. I'd make sure I'm telling, hey, fool, we gotta go, fool. Like I gotta cross. Like if I get home
Well,
at
you
6, they're
did-
gonna fucking see me.
Well, fool, it was
Fool,
8
right-
in the morning.
No,
fool.
sometimes I'd close my door. Right when I close it, boom, they would come out. Or my grandpa's fucking having like breakfast in the front, and I'll open up like slowly, and I'll look to my left because I have to go to my room, and he's not looking, and I'm like, fuck, go straight over.
Or
there.
you could just tell them, oh, I went outside, Grandpa.
I'm like, oh, Papa, I fucking was doing blow and shit. My bad, dog.
Or you tell them, like, oh, I had to give my friend something before school.
Fuck, you know what I used to do? I used to WD-40 the fucking door hinges.
Oh.
I
when they
remember
go-
that too.
Yeah, I just fucking spray them.
Your
And you-
dad's
That
like,
way
damn.
fucking it's all smooth and shit. And
then-
it don't creak.
And then also you told me you know every step that doesn't creak.
Oh yeah, fucking. I used to fucking before, like, if I were to go out and I knew I was gonna come back home, I used to fucking do my foot pattern.
That's
To
crazy.
fucking because
bro.
I used to sleep upstairs, so
He's like,
fucking used to walk up the stairs. All right, cool. Fucking all the way far right, then far left, fucking. So it wouldn't creak.
You know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy?
I never,
Muscle
had
memory.
I never had a 2-story house.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, but you know what's crazy? That we're doing all this to, like, not show our parents, but our parents were our age one day.
Yeah.
So they're probably like, this fool's over here. Like they're probably thinking like this.
They
fool's
can
walking
probably
off.
hear us the whole time, like fucking idiot.
Stupid
Like,
ass, like Chibi's over here, like left, right, and his dad's like, "What the fuck is this fool?" Like
Am I-
he's laughing with your mom. and
I could totally hear him. Fool.
Yeah.
Like, look, he's getting home. Like, you know, like
You know, look. He thinks we don't hear him. Fucking idiot.
my parents were strict, fool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine too.
My parents, nah, your parents were not that strict though.
Mine were strict.
Yes,
My
I think
dad-
I think Cheapy's parents were more strict than mine.
oh, for sure.
Yours were less strict than mine. So like to me, I was in the middle. Like I know for sure me like if they caught me, I would get in trouble.
You fucking set the field on fire. Your parents aren't strict.
No, fool, I got my ass whooped though.
You threw fucking piss at somebody.
Yeah, nah, but see, I got my ass whooped though.
Yeah,
But see,
if
like
they were that
no,
strict, you would be. You wouldn't do that kind of things.
Nah,
you,
fool.
you fucking threw a tampon on the fucking roof.
Yeah, nah, but see, like I was just a badass kid, but they were strict. They would fucking, they
You
would
help your next
fucking.
door
I would get
neighbor
in
with a
trouble.
ladder, fool. Relax.
I would
Fool, you
fucking
fucking.
keep going. Nah, they were strict though. My parents were hella strict. Like, so if I would ask them, "Can I go?" So it was better if I didn't ask and just took off.
That's funny you say that because it's the same thing.
If I asked, they would be like, "Oh, I ain't going to sleep."
Yeah,
you know.
the same thing with my grandparents. If I asked, they'd be like "bahala ka," which in Filipino means whatever. You're gonna do what you're gonna do anyways, you know. So it's like if I don't ask and they just go to sleep and I go and I come back, like they're not gonna know. They probably don't even give a shit. But
Yeah.
now that I asked, they're like, "Oh, this fucking fool is outside acting like
Yeah.
a fucking idiot," you know. You know, this
Yeah.
one time though, like talking on the topic, this one time me and my boy Ian were in 6th grade, bro, and we right after school.
That time you guys got lost, supposedly.
No, when we so we in 6th grade we got out of school, right, and we wanted to play recess still, you know, because we only got 15 and then 30 minutes or whatever, 30 minutes. So I told this fool, hey fool, let's just stay after school and go play on the swings, fool. We want to play on the swings all day in recess. We might as well just play after school, like whatever. They're not gonna trip. So we're on the swings. We're fucking swinging right after school. It's fucking 3 o'clock on the swings, 4 or 5. Still playing on the fucking playground, 6, 7, and we're in 6th grade, fool. We're fucking 11 years old, 10 years old, and we're fucking walking home. It's like 8 at night, walking home through Southwest High, and then the cop pulls up, and we don't even think of anything, you know? We're thinking we're just some kids. A cop pulls up, he's like, hey, are you guys Ian McEwen and Darren Galeta Cruz? And I'm like, no, I'm Darren Galeta Cruz. And he's like, well, your guys' parents have been looking for you guys for like 5 hours. And I was like, what? And I was like, oh shit, they take us in the car. They drop this fool off first. So we go to this fool's pad, dog, and Nico's outside, Ian's brother.
Yeah.
And he's fucking grabs me. What the fuck? Mom's fucking pissed. Da 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 da. The mom's like, "Oh, you're fucking out. You're only a little kid." And the mom looks at me in the back seat. "Oh, don't hang out with this guy. He's a bad influence." Da da da. Whatever. Then I'm like, it's my turn. I get to my house. My whole fucking family's outside, fool. My cousins, all his
They're like,
homies.
"Hey, he's back!"
Not even, fool. My cousins and his homies, and then my aunt, my grandma. They're like, "What the fuck? We've been looking for you for fucking 5 hours. What the fuck are you thinking?" And my cousin's like, "You're fucking stupid, homie." Da, 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 da. And I'm like, "What the fuck? I was just playing on the swings like an hour ago, you know, not even tripping on this shit."
They're all crying. They're like, why'd you have to find them?
And then think about it. Think about,
No,
think about
he's
it, though.
back.
Think about it. What grade is Leah in?
First.
First grade. Okay, so imagine in a couple of years, you're looking for her.
Fuck
And
no,
she's
fool.
not even showing up. You think she's gonna like you tell you like you get to this point where you're like, okay, walk home because it's just right there, you know?
Yeah.
Just say you get to a point where you're comfortable and you're like, okay, Leah, like you're a good kid, whatever. Just walk home, whatever. And she's walking home every single day, normal. And one day, you know,
She's not back.
Yeah, you guys are eating. You're like, oh, she should be home right now. It's about to be 3:00, and you're like, she's not here. Then 4. Where the fuck is she? 5. Nothing. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Cops right away. And imagine she comes home, fool, and she's like, she was just playing on the fucking swings.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna be like,
So
you
what did
fucking
they? So what did they say when you told them what you were
I mean,
doing?
honestly, I don't know.
Oh, you don't remember?
I just too much weed. I don't know. I'm stupid now.
Oh shit.
But I just remember that. Like I was like, that was one of the like detrimental points in my life where Ian would hit me up like when he's 7th, 8th grade. He'd be like, "Hey, come over," and I'm like, "Fuck no, fool! Your mom hates me, bro. Like, I'm not gonna go over there, dog. And your parents know that I'm the one that kept you out, or whatever, vice versa, and shit."
Yeah.
It was just like a crazy time. Like I was, yeah, like you said, strict parents. Fuck, bro. Like I did some dumb shit.
Yeah, nah, me too. I did a lot of dumb shit, but see, my parents were strict with me because they knew that I was like,
Yeah.
probably down to do stupid shit, you know? Because I gave them reasons to think that way too.
Right,
Like
right.
a lot of times they would be like, "Oh, like go ahead," and then
Yeah.
fuck.
Well, see, for me-
I come back like, fuck.
So for me though,
My biggest fear was coming home to tell my parents what I did. That was the worst, fool. Like, fuck, like I'm gonna get my ass beat for like. I have to tell them, you know, like, and the thing with me at my house, like, no matter what I did, I always told my parents, you know,
Yeah.
me, I was pretty like, that's one thing that I always like. I had a lot of homies that would do shit and they never told their parents, and me, I was the opposite. Like, I would do shit and still tell my parents. But my parents, I think in a way, that's why they kind of like trusted me too, because they knew that I wasn't gonna lie to them, you know.
Yeah. For
Like that time where I did throw that piss over to that party, you know, like. All my homies were like, "Nah, fool, we can't tell our parents, fool. We can't tell." And I was just like, "All right, we're not gonna tell my parents." And they were all like, "Whatever." Anyways, my dad and my mom called me. They're like, "Hey, the thing is, I'm the one that threw the piss, right?"
Yeah, but make short story, long story short, tell the viewers like what happened.
Oh, I've told them. They know. I mean,
okay,
they
okay.
should know if they watch, you know.
Okay,
But
yeah.
like, I threw a piss over a fucking birthday party. Like my homie pissed in a bottle, and I just chucked it over the party.
It went
And
off.
that shit spun in the fucking. I saw that shit spin, fucking landed on the
Birthday
fucking birthday cake, birthday on the grandma, everybody, right?
Fucking dirt
We
bag.
ran, everybody ran, whatever. Anyways, the cops showed up, boom, fucking. I just remember my parents, like, they saw me, fool. They saw, like, my
kids.
parents were like, bro, like, I could see the fucking lie in your eyes. They're like, I could see that you're lying to me.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
telling
yeah.
me you're not telling me the truth. Like,
yeah.
we know you. My parents were telling me to this, like, we know that none of these fools talked you into it. We know that you
Yeah.
did it on your own.
Well, it's
And
like saying like
we
Leah.
know that,
Like Leah lies, you know, you can. tell
yeah,
she's
I
lying.
know when Leah's lying.
Exactly.
Like even my girl would be like, "How the fuck do you know?" I'm like, I was the same way. She's
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck?" Like okay, but like when like my parents were looking at me, they're like, "Dude, you know what the fucked up thing is that we know that none of these fools talked you into it. The only thing is that you were the youngest one. Everybody was like 3-4 years older than you, but we know that you did it and you fucking got them in trouble now. You know, like now they're all gonna be in trouble with their parents. You know, because now you have to like. So, anyways, my parents were like, "Look, did you do it or not?" And I was like, "No, I didn't do it." And they were like, "You're gonna lie to us in our face, whatever." And I was like, "All right, I fucking did it." And they were like, "All right, well," my dad straight up just told me, he's like, "All right, I need you to call the cops back and let them know that you fucking did it." And I was
Damn.
like, "What the fuck?"
Hello.
And then I was like, I
All
called
right,
the cops. And I was,
let's do it.
no. Well, I don't remember what I said, fool, but I was like, "Oh, hey,
Yeah, hey,
I
it's
know.
me again.
No,
Hello,
I-
this is the San Diego Police Department.
I was like, "Hey, hello, this is the kid that threw the piss over the party."
Oh,
And they
you
were
did the
like,
piss?
Excuse me, and then whatever. Anyways, I fucking told them like, "Oh, you guys just had a phone call not too long ago about a kid that threw piss over a party," and then they were like, "Oh yeah, whatever," and they're like, "Yeah, the cops just left my house,
Yeah.
and I just need them to come back because I need to confess." And then they were like, "Okay," and then the cops came back, and then the cops were like, "So what happened?" And
They
then
did that shit. They did it for your parents.
all my homies, fool, they were like, Like, why the fuck would you fucking snitch, fool? And I was like,
Snitch on myself,
I was like,
bitch.
look, fool. I was like, I'm telling on myself. I'm not saying that you guys did it. I'm saying that I didn't. I remember Canseco was like, fool, they believed us. And I was like, fool, no, you're stupid. Your mom believed you, fool. My parents didn't believe
Canseco,
me.
which one?
Canseco.
Oh, really?
I was like, your mom believed you, fool, but they didn't believe me. My parents didn't believe me because I could tell my parents are looking at me like, ooh, wait for the party to be over, fool.
Well,
you're
fuck you,
gonna get fucked up. So that shit just got me even more scared. I was like, oh, the thing is that if they know that I'm lying to them, like if they knew that I was lying to them, I would get fucking. It was double, you know.
Yeah.
So my parents knew like, oh, this fool did it, and like I'm looking at them like, fuck, they know, fool, you know. So I just told them, I was like, hey, I fucking, you know what, I did do it after all, whatever. Anyway, so I called them and the cops came back. They're like, all right, well, you know what? They were like, you know what? We respect you for calling us back and letting us know. We're going to go talk to the people over there and we're going to let them know that we found out who did it and let's see what they say. So they went over there to the people, dog. It was a fucking house full of cholos, fool. And these fools were like, we're going to fucking kick that fool's ass. And they were like, hey, it was a little fucking 13-year-old boy that did it. And then they were like, fuck. Like, and then the cops, so the cops told them like, hey, the kid wants to come over here and apologize to you guys. Cause
You know, it'd be crazy if you would like, hey,
no,
fuck you, motherfuckers.
nah, fool. So, hey, but I wasn't crying or anything at all. Like, I didn't cry at all, you know. And the cops came back. They were like, you know what? They said they'll take your apology, but you gotta go talk to them. And I fool, and they fucking take me. They take me in the
Like
cop
a
car,
dumbass,
fool. They
huh?
take me in a cop car, fool, and then I get off. And then I remember this fool and his parents and everybody. They're getting home, fool, when they putting me in the cop
We're
car.
getting home from Vegas.
Yeah.
And this fool's fucking.
In
You're
a
like,
cop-
oh, look, you're like, oh, look at Polo, look at Polo, look at Polo.
I was literally in the cop car, fool, and this fool's pulling
we
out.
were like,
fool.
fuck, not again.
Anyways, so fucking, I remember they take me over there and they're like, and I was like, hey, I just want to say I'm sorry. I was with my friends. I just fucking, my friend peed in a fucking cup and I just thought of fucking throwing it over and I'm just sorry. I was just being a troublemaker. And anyway, they were like, okay, well, you know, that's not right what you did. You fucked up our party. Like now everybody left. Like the grandma got fucking peed on, the birthday cake. You fucked up everything.
Like, oh,
And I was like, oh, I'm really sorry, you know. And they were like, the cops told them, hey, do you want to press charges? They were like, look, man, this is what they told me, fool. And they still live there, fool. They're like, all right, look, man. He's like, we're planning on living here forever. Like we don't plan on moving, you know. We want to keep everything civil, and I'm just gonna let you know, man. We forgive you, and if you ever need anything, fool, we're here for you. You know, you're a good. I
Praise the
they
Lord.
were like, they told me, they were like, I respect the fact that you came over here and you apologized, and you know, like just so you know, you have a friend here at this house at all times. We'll always remember this, and thank you for coming. And we're gonna forgive you, and we're gonna drop it. We're never gonna bring this up again. And I was like, all right, boom, fucking
know what
shook
those-
hands, fool, and then took off.
You know what those fools
And then I
turned
got
into?
home, and then the cops told my parents, like, hey, you know, like, I get it that he did something wrong, but he fucking admitted, and he fucking, you know, he went over there and apologized, shook their hand, and my parents just told me, like, hey, look, thank you for telling us the truth, but you're still grounded.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Those fools turned into the fool fucking.
Fool, but
Jesus
you know
Christ.
what? Nah, but fool, nah. Ever since then, fool, those fools always fucking say it's the fools with the little Tacomas, the drop Tacomas at the corner.
yeah.
Fool, they always like, hey,
I just
like,
seen him the other day.
they always say hi to me, like fucking whatever. I remember, fool, I heard one time, fool, at this fool's house, I was walking to go get the mail, fool, and then fucking, this shit's hilarious. Fucking, remember when your dad saw me peeing, fucking walking through the fucking block right there, like.
Oh yeah, fucking. It was my mom that seen you, or
your
my
mo-
dad. Yeah,
Nah,
I think it was my
your dad.
mom.
No, it was your dad.
Yeah, you're fucking just walking down the street, just with your shit out, just fucking peeing on the sidewalk,
Peeing
just
on the
making
sidewalk?
a trail.
That shit was hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was, I was a badass kid, but you know what? I always told my parents everything. That's one thing that I always like remember. Like, and I always tell Leah, like, I told my daughter, like, look, if you're doing something wrong, fucking make sure you always tell us. Like, make sure to have that trust in us, like, because we can probably get you out of the situation, you know, no matter what happens. Like, if you're doing something wrong, we could be the reason why you can get out of the situation.
Yeah.
You know.
Never that's
hide
one thing
shit
I
from
always told
us.
my parents too is I always let them know where I'm at and what I'm doing.
Yeah,
And I think that's why they have a lot of trust in me too.
a lot of times, like, I would go out and I would always call my parents like every 2 hours. Like, so like my parents, when they finally like start letting, I was like 16 when they finally said, all right, you can go to TJ. And I was like, what? They're like, yeah, you can go to TJ. I was already like in TJ for 2 years, for like fucking buying fucking G's and fucking Monte Picacho. Like, hey, fool, what can I get? Like, go to the bathroom, you know, like 14 years old buying fucking, you know, blow at Monte Picacho for across from Porky's. Like, anyways, I'm like 16 years old for, and they finally let me on. They're like, all right, we need you to call us every 2-3 hours just to know that you're safe. We just want to know that you're safe. Who gives a fuck? You can stay out till 5 a.m. Just let us know you're safe. And I would always be like, hey, fuck, can I borrow your phone, fool? I need to call my parents.
And
I would have,
we had no phones.
and I would have homies that would tell me like, you're a bitch. Why you gotta call your parents? I'll be like, nah, fool, let me call them, because then they'll let me out longer. What the fuck? Like, and I would call my parents, be like, hey, I'm okay, all right? Oh, okay, mijo, what time you coming home? I'll be there later. I don't know. All right, just call us if you're whatever, you know. And then little by little, that's just how it started, fool. And then
So let me ask you something. With your parents, because you said they're strict, when was like the first time when they're like, when, you know, you would get your ass beat? Did they ever beat your ass one day and it just didn't affect you? You know, like your dad fucking bent you over, pop, and you're like, all right.
well, I think my dad
chill
stopped
out.
beating my ass like at 12 years old.
Oh, okay.
Like at 12, it was the last time. After that, it was more like his words hurt more than the ass whoopings.
Yeah.
You know,
Because I seen a
Like,
video today where this mom was beating this kid's ass because he was in a stolen car with his friend, and he was just getting his mom was fucking hitting him with a belt, and he was just like, "Fuck!" It wasn't about it hurt. It's not that it hurt, but it was just more embarrassing. You know,
Yeah.
it was his mom was beating his ass in front of all the homies, and then at like later on in the video, he gets all of his friends in the house, and his mom's fucking hitting all the fucking kids with the belt, but they're all like 9, 18, I don't know, 16, 17, and he's beating all the kids' asses, and it's like, bro, at the end of the day, it's like, bro, those kids don't get their ass beat, but like, it's more of the embarrassment, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, what point did,
Nah, I remember my dad used to when I did something bad, he used to lay me down on the bed, fool, and fucking just wow, you know, and like, and if I fucking try to like move, like it was double, you know, but I remember it got to the point where he didn't even have to beat my ass. It was more of like my mom would talk shit to me like hysterically, like, and then she'd be like, all right, now go talk to your dad. And I'll be like, fuck.
all right, this is the real one.
And then like, fuck, fool. And then my dad would just tell me like, fuck, I'm fucking disappointed in you. And I'd be like, damn. Like, he would just, the shit he would say, he wouldn't even scream, fool. It was maybe like fucking like 10 words that he would say to me. And I would be like, fuck.
What about you, GB? Did you get like spanked and shit, or?
Yeah, he used to get hit with the belt or by the hand,
Yeah.
but only till like maybe like 10 or 11.
But you were
I was
bad
a
kid,
good
right?
kid though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You weren't really a bad kid, probably, but
Yeah, fucking-
outstanding.
yeah. I was a good kid.
I got my
Still
fucking
still
ass
am,
beat, homie. I used to go, bah, 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 fucking.
Nah, I used
big-ass
fool.
fucking buccal, like, big
Oh
ass-
no. See, I didn't get punched, but like I got fucking leather belt, homie.
You
to
see
the
those
ass.
cartoons, like Looney Tune cartoons, when they get hit?
Yeah.
Like, I've gotten those.
I used to get beat up by my brothers all the time.
Oh,
That's probably like the most ass whippings I used to get.
that's different, though. That make you tough.
Yeah.
Because you can fight back.
See,
if you wanted to.
For me, it
I
was.
try to fight back, but I always get fucked
I didn't
up.
have an older brother, and my
But
sister.
you're the biggest one now.
Yeah, now, yeah.
What's up, huh?
But yeah, no, we don't fight. I haven't fought my brothers since I was like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
See, like,
Yeah.
nah, for me, I never had an older brother, so it was just my dad.
Yeah.
And my dad, to me, my dad looked huge back then. Like, I was like, fuck.
But still, even though, like, you're, like, not
But
that
even
you're
even to
bigger-
this day, though, like, I'm not bigger than my dad.
Yeah,
My dad's, we're the same height, but my dad's more stockier.
Yeah, but no matter what.
But my dad's stronger than me.
That's why,
100%.
but even
You're like, now my dad's huge.
even even if he was like 60, 70, 80 years old, you'll still be like, fuck.
Nah, respect all the way.
Yeah,
That's my OG right there. That's like, you know, like, that's the fucking my father figure. You know, that's my father. That's my dad. Like, no matter what, I always have respect for that guy. You know, like, no matter what, you know.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
like, I just got to the point where even till this day, bro. Like, if I don't know, like, for example, the other day he let me borrow some money, you know, for a payment that I had to do, a big ass payment, and this past weekend he goes, "Hey, fool," he literally like told me all like straight fucking face. He was like, "Hey, fool,
I need that bread."
he's like, you need to pay me the last payment already because I already got charged interest." And I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I was like,
Ah, shit.
he's like, fuck. He's like, they already, and it was only $85, fool, you know?
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
It was
Should've paid him
$85, and
fucking
I was
$170.
like, fuck. I was like, $85 ain't shit. But he's telling me that he's like the fact that he brought it up once and he told me again, like, it's already $85 interest rate. And then he goes, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll pay it to you on Sunday. He's like, and he goes, yeah, but it's already $85
Extra.
And I was like, oh fuck. All right. I'll just here's the $85. Like,
Yeah. Which
you
is
know,
nothing.
like,
Which is nothing.
yeah, it ain't shit. But the fact that him telling me, it's like, oh fuck, like, all right, you know, just shit like that. You know, like, you always, me that I had my father around all the time, like, That's just like.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say
whoa.
too. Is that like, you know, having a fucking parental guidance in life is a big thing.
Because I know how you grew up with your grandparents most of the time. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I don't know if that makes it different. Where it's like, fuck
I think
you, you're not my
I
dad.
think it's better than not having it.
Oh no, for sure,
That's what
all
I'm
the
saying.
way. No,
That's what
no,
I'm
yeah.
saying. Like for sure, it is different.
Yeah, like
but like I still like my grandpa.
You still respect the fuck out of your grandpa.
Yeah, homie. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'll beat your ass.
No,
you know?
hell no.
But I mean,
and it's just, and at the same time, it's not the fact that you could beat their ass maybe, but at the same time, it's like that's my bloodline. That's my old.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
like
exactly.
I gotta respect that fool. Like how are my homies gonna show respect to some OG fool that's not has nothing to do with their fucking blood? Like
yeah.
how is it that my homie respects his OG from his gang, but I can't respect my grandpa? That's my blood.
Right. That's what I was saying. Like that nowadays is like
Facts.
a lot of people they don't have like good parental guidance. You know,
Yeah,
that's why, like,
bro.
That's why these days there's people out there. I mean, not even these days. It's probably like that all the time.
All the time, yeah,
It's just
all the
me
time.
That I'm grown now. I see the people who are like
You're like,
the father,
damn fool, how the fuck do you not care about what your mom says?
or like
And
I
it's
see with the one that like these fools don't. These fools didn't have a dad. These fools didn't have a
yeah,
mom. These fools-
exactly. That's just fucking nuts.
And it is what it is, bro. But it's fucking crazy, bro. I think the world right now is fucking crazy, and as long as you fucking stick to what you think and your morals, everything should be fine.
Yeah.
But there's still days I'm at home and I'm watching fucking podcasts and I'm like, man, these people are crazy. You know, like these girls are crazy, or these guys are crazy. Like, you know, like the feminist or like the Andrew Tate dudes. Like I get both of their sides, but it's either they're super radical about their fucking choices. It's like
They're either super manly or fucking.
yeah, like they're like not like they're like super against the fucking like the feminism shit. And like I get feminism. I mean, this is way out of topic, but I get both sides. But it's just like nobody's listening to anybody anymore these days. Nobody listens to nobody. Everybody's just like my point, your point. I don't like. Okay, that's cool. You don't like it, but just listen to their fucking their opinion. You know what I mean? You don't have to agree with them, but just give them a chance to explain to you so they can vent off their shit, because you're gonna vent your shit. You know, it's like saying 1 + 1 is 2. All right, well, why is it 2? And then this person's like, all right, it's 2 because if you get 2 apples and 2 pears, if you get 1 apple and 1 pear, that equals 2. But some people are like, what about the banana? And what about the watermelon? Like, we're not talking about banana and watermelon. We're talking about apple and fucking pear. No, fuck that. It's a banana. Like, bro, come on. It's the same shit. Everybody you just believe what you believe. And at the end of the day, like you just gotta. The end of the day is just talking about what you believe in. You know, it doesn't matter what you believe in. It's just getting to your point and being accepted for who the fuck you are and what you believe in. But nobody thinks like that these days. Everybody's just want to get their point across and not listen to the next person. And I think it's fucking stupid.
Gotta be open minded.
You guys know what's crazy too? Like something that's crazy. Like, did you guys ever feel like as a, I know everybody goes through it, right? But did you guys ever feel as a kid, like especially a teenager, where you felt like, did you ever feel like, oh, like fuck, they don't fucking listen to me, like they think I don't know shit, you know, like
Yeah.
like where you were tell your parents like something and they were like, nah, like you're a kid.
You're
you
fucking
don't-
inbred. No,
yeah, like nah, like you're a fucking kid. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and you were like, like so like something that I used to always have a problem with. For example, like me and my mom used to crash a lot. You know, like we used to fight a lot. But for example, like if I had to believe, I feel like like what I think, my sister, my mom, and my dad, they would gang up on me and think and try to change my way of thinking. But I would always be like, nah, but this is the way I think. How come you guys can't, like, if you guys think that way,
How come you can't accept my view?
yeah, why can't you accept my view?
Well, I think it's because they think they know that you're young. So you're easily influenced by other things around you.
No,
So
yeah,
they don't
for
think
sure.
that what you believe in, they don't accept the fact that you believe in it yourself.
Okay, but
they,
all right.
they think that you believe in it because other people are influencing you.
Okay.
You're going against you're going with other people's ideology, not your own.
Okay.
So you haven't had enough time to think about all the things you've learned and then pick one. You just pick the one that somebody told you.
Okay, trip out on this, right? For example, let's say you had an opinion back then, but then you still have it now.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Of course, yeah, but
Right?
that's something that you can't know at the time when you're 16 and your parents are hating on you.
Because I remember there's things that I'm like, damn, like I was right, and
But you can't tell your parents, hey, remember that fucking time that you didn't believe in me? I still believe it. It's like you
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
I have.
Shit. Damn,
What-
you held that shit dear to your heart.
Nah, fool, because you know why? See, I consider myself as I've always so
You're
even-
radical left. I'm kidding.
No. Like even till this day, like I consider myself me being like even as a teenager, I was already thinking like
Yeah,
I
offset.
felt I don't want to say I don't want to say I was advanced, but my brain was already thinking like. See, I always paid attention to my dad, for example. So, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, my dad, when I say shit, he agrees with me, and he's like,
Yeah.
like, oh shit, you're right. Or
Yeah,
like,
because
for
he
example, I catch myself a lot of times, like my sister and my mom arguing, and I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like shit that my dad used to say back then. My dad just stays quiet now. He's just like, fuck, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, and I'm like, y'all need to shut the fuck up. You guys are fucking fighting over some dumb shit. And I'm like,
Women shit.
yeah, and then like back then, like shit that they're arguing about, I was arguing about, and then now I'm like, what the fuck? Didn't I fucking argue about this shit like 15 years ago?
Yeah.
You know?
So for instance, you're saying your dad agreed with you, right? Nowadays, but the thing is,
I think maybe they just wanted to teach me a lesson.
well, back in the day, it's just like you haven't, like I said, you haven't gone through things, and your dad doesn't have full trust in you 100% because you're not an adult.
You know what's crazy that my dad used to tell me? My dad, okay, so this is like a theory that my dad would, or not a theory, but this is what my dad would always tell me. So he would always, so this is how my dad raised me. He tells me, like he tells me that I was a fish, you know, like a fish on a fucking, like I was a fish on a pole, you know, like he had me on a pole, right? Yeah. And then he would let the line go. You know how you can let the line go and it goes.
You were a lure.
He would let me go. He would let me go and fucking like, cause he trusted in. He had trust in me, cause he knew that I was smart. My dad always tells me like, I knew you were a smart kid.
You're Nemo.
He's like, no, he just
You were bait, homie.
Nah, my dad. Nah, not that. It's not even that. But
Shark bait. Ooh,
my dad always told me
But
like,
when you were wrong, he would reel you back in.
yeah, like my dad always told me like, dude, my parents have always told me like you were very fucking hyperactive, but that's because you would get bored fast, you know, like in class, for example, I was always the first kid that would finish schoolwork always, and then I would start talking and I would get in trouble by the teacher.
Same.
And then my dad, they would call my mom, and my mom would be like, what the fuck? And then my mom would be like, well, why the fuck is he talking so much? And they'd be like, I don't know. Well, I don't know. And then my brother would be like, well, how the fuck is this? How's his academics? Right. Well, he's good. He has all his work done. And I want to be like, well, then what the fuck's the problem? Like, oh, well, I don't know.
Can I tell you something? My bad to interrupt, but going with that same story, what they said in Scientific Facts is that the kids who are the troublemakers in school, in elementary, kids like that are not fucking tainted by nothing.
Yeah.
These kids that are fucking troublemakers in school, they took the whole class on a trip in the wilderness, right? Into the forest. The ones that were troublemakers were the ones that were leading the fucking class.
And the
ones that were fucking the smartest ones in class were the ones that are fucking, oh shit, what do I do?
Yeah.
The troublemakers are like, come on, let's cross this fucking little pond right here
with
the fucking wood. You know why?
Well, fucking 6th grade camp.
And that's what I'm saying. Instinctually, what are we doing to people these days with school? Is like we're fucking teaching them shit. We're teaching them how to sit down and listen and be fucking attentive and shit. When in reality, our instincts are to roam and to explore and to fucking learn our way. Let's get cut. Oh shit, let's not touch that fucking thorn. You know, instead of being like, hey, the thorn's sharp, don't touch it. The kid's gonna be like, oh, you're telling me that, but hold on, let me check it out myself. Oh fuck, it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I remember my mom. I had a fucking like in 4th or 5th grade. I don't remember, but she would tell the teacher like, look, if this was fucking getting out of control, give him more work.
Yeah.
Or put him in, like separate him once he's done with his work and separate him from the class.
Let's
like,
do 10 push-ups or something.
And then anyways, the teacher was like, oh, I can't do that because we have a curriculum. But and mom was like, well, it ain't my fault. My fucking son can finish the work faster than the others, and then he gets bored.
Yeah.
You know, but anyways, my dad used to tell me like he trusted me so much that he would let me do my thing. And I remember my parents they were very strict, but my parents would also, with my sister, they were very like, more like, no, not lenient. But it's because my sister was more calm, you know. But they were more attentive to her because she wasn't as like, I don't want to say street smart, but like, you know, like she wasn't as independent as me. I was independent.
Yeah,
and my
like
dad
you were fucking 3 years old climbing up shit.
Yeah,
like,
my dad. Yeah, exactly. And then my dad would always tell me like, hey, look, if I see this fool fucking up, I'm gonna fucking reel him back, you know, like.
Yeah.
And then if I see him, he's cooling down. All right, this was calming down. All right, let me fucking let him go again.
Yeah.
You know, and I would fucking like that's what my dad would always tell me like, look, you were a fucking crazy ass kid. Like you were so crazy that you would outsmart fools for like. I was always a short kid, but I could always fucking figure out a way to fucking reach things that were super high.
How did he tell you that though? Like one day you guys were just like drinking, and he's like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something.
Or not even that. I remember the first time I heard it was he was telling Chippy's brother, fucking Ivan, that story.
Oh, about you.
So
yeah. Like, oh, he's a fish or whatever.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy because like.
And that's when I heard it. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, because I've never had a pops like that. So like, I'm just like curious of like how do like sons and dads
and then I would be right there listening. I'd be like, for real? And he'd be like, yeah, fool. He's like, you were a smart kid, and I would fucking fucking like trust
cra-
you.
that's crazy,
But
'cause-
then if I saw you fuck up, I would like, hey, relax, like kick back, get over
Yeah,
here.
he's
like,
saying it to Chibi's brother, but in reality, he knows you're listening. But you can't just go up to him. And be
yeah,
like, hey, you're a
because-
fucking fish,
like,
and you know what I'm saying?
like me and my dad, bro, we've never told each other I love you. You know, but I
Yeah, well, okay, I'm gonna tell you something,
No,
fool.
no,
I
no,
love-
no, straight up. Like, look, I've never fucking heard my dad tell me I love you, but I've heard my dad tell my friends he loves me. You know what I'm saying? Like, never in my life I've heard him. I've never heard my dad, unless it's like Christmas, New Year's, my birthday. But other than that, like when we're drinking, kicking it, and he's like, "I love you, son." No, I've never even fucking told my dad that. Like, if we say that, we're kind of like, "What the fuck's going on? You have cancer?" You know, like, we dying? Like, is there a problem here? Like, for personally, me, I've never told my mom I love you. And the thing is, we share it with each other. Like, my mom knows I love her, fool. Like, come on, dog. Like, how can I fucking not love her? You know, like, I do so much for them. My sister too. Like, but if I tell my sister or my dad or my mom I love you, it's kind of like, whoa. Like, not even like on the phone. All right, bye, boom, bye. Never even like see the trip.
Man,
like,
that's wild.
Like the trip. It's a trip because my sister will tell my daughter. Like, my sister will tell my girl, like, damn, it's a trip how fucking Polo tells Leah I love you every time they hang up. But my parents never told me and my brother that. You know? Like me.
You're breaking
Well, yeah,
the
like,
cycle.
you're talking about your
That's
sister.
wild.
my
'Cause
sister.
my grandma, she never tells my mom like the amo or I love you. Like,
Nah, bro. Me and my
yeah.
parents.
So my grandma never tells my mom that.
Bro, me
Or
and my
if we
parents
say it
never.
to, yeah, if I say it to my grandma, like
It's weird.
I love
what
you,
the
like
fuck?
she won't say it back.
No, yeah.
I always
You're
tell
breaking-
my dad and my mom, my brothers. You guys probably hear me.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
love you, bro. I love you too. All right.
I've never said, my grandma's never said it to me either. Or my
Yeah,
grandpa,
me
ever.
and my parents, we've never fucking.
My
Same.
grandparents.
Me and my parents never say I
My
love you.
dad either. My
It's
dad-
like if we say it, it's like.
You're breaking the
I-
cycle. You got to try to break the cycle,
Is
though.
there?
I'm
is
sure.
there- are you
I'm
alright?
sure I said it to your dad before too. I'm
No,
pretty sure he said it back.
No, yeah, but no,
Not like in a hurtful way, but like,
Hey, you're the real
but like
son.
being like,
no, I get it though, but it's real. That is, yeah, you're right. But like, for me, like, I never fucking done that, bro.
Yeah, same.
Like,
Well, my
fool,
mom did.
literally, if we say that, it's because like something special is going on,
Or something
Yeah.
bad is happening.
or something bad is happening.
Yeah.
You know?
Me and my mom just
Why
started
don't
doing that.
But
Why'd
we
you
don't-
try it? Why'd you try it?
Nah, fool. Okay,
Fucking try
Try
it,
it, bro.
no, trip out.
Try it.
The
dude,
last
just call your dad right now and then just say, hey, bye.
Oh shit! I dare you!
love
I
you.
dare you! I dare you!
No, trip
Come
out.
on, all right, put him
you're
on the call. Put him on the
fucking-
call.
No. Hold on. Last
You're a
time.
pussy.
No. I'm not a pussy. Last time.
Pussy.
No.
Just kidding.
No. I remember one time at the barbershop. Remember when Doza had to leave the barbershop because his dad got into like some weird, like, he fainted at work or something.
Yeah.
And I remember I fucking texted my family and I was like, hey, I texted literally the group chat and I was like, hey, nothing. I told them nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. There's nothing wrong. I just want you guys to know that I really love you guys.
They're like,
And-
this fool's fucking on
This
ecstasy.
fool's faded. This fool's fucking on drugs.
Nah, fool. And I literally told him like, hey, nothing's going on. Everything's good. I don't want you guys to think this is weird. I just want you guys to know that I love you. There's a lot of weird shit going on, but I just want you guys
Your dad's
to
like,
know that I
cállate la
love you.
verga, puto.
No.
And they sent you the thumb emoji.
No,
Or the-
no, fool. My parents were
The
just
beat.
like. No, my parents were just like
They
no,
sent you the chocolate milkshake emoji?
No, they just literally told me. They just literally
happy
told
face?
me. No, they literally told me like, oh, they literally told me this like, oh, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I felt the same thing right now, and I just want you to know that I love you guys too. Like, we all told each other like, oh, we love you, and that's the last time, fool, and that was like 5-6 years ago. And after
Fucking
that,
text him right now, fool.
nah, fuck
Fucking text him.
Text
Just be like, hey,
him.
dad, I
Nah,
want to let you know I
text
love
So
you.
I'm a fucking get home and get my ass beat by my girl.
What the fuck?
She's gonna be like, oh, you're drunk.
Oh, hell no. No, just
For
text your
sure.
dad one-on-one.
No mames, way. Fuck
papi,
no. My
te
mom.
amo.
Nah, my dad will be like, what the fuck's wrong with you? For sure.
Call him.
No.
Come on.
Fuck no, fool.
Oh,
It's
hey,
fucking,
fool, hey, let me call. Wait, I don't have one.
I'd rather fucking call him and tell him I hate you than tell him I love
Hey, let me
you.
call my dad. Wait, I don't have one.
Fuck
my bad.
Wow.
All right, man.
Star 5-2.
No, fool. No, hey,
Star
no.
6
That is, it's fucking awkward though.
Star 6 9. Star 6 9.
It's awkward, but you know you love. See, but the thing is, like in my house, bro, we show the love differently. Like, fool, like at my house. Do
They make you burritos. And
No,
shit.
nah, fool, hell no. Do you get home and do you ever sit down in a circle and talk with your family?
Fuck no.
Okay, I do
What-
every day almost.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every day we get home and we're in a circle, like not in a circle like a fucking kumbaya shit. No, but we'll sit down. Sometime lately we've been eating together.
Who do you
like,
guys sacrifice? Who do you sacrifice? On some
no, we don't
Aztec shit?
sacrifice, homie, but we fucking literally talk. We sit down together and we'll just start talking. Like we'll share like our day, or we'll share like what the fuck's going on with each other, and we're sharing, and we're just like, oh, I'm here for like, okay, like for example, last night my sister, she has bronchitis right now. She just found out this morning, right? She went to the doctor like at 5 a.m.
Damn, fuck, man. Me too.
No, trip out. Last night I heard her coughing nasty, fool, and I fucking got up and I was like, hey, I knocked on the door and I opened it and I was like, hey. You want to hit?
Can you quiet?
You're being fucking loud, bitch. And I was
playing
like,
Fortnite.
I told her, I was like, hey, do you want to hit my inhaler? This shit will help you. And then she's like, no, I'm good, thank you. And then in the morning she's like, oh, thank you for the inhaler, you know. And that, to me, it's like, all right, damn.
See,
like,
mine is like my grandma will just get all my clothes in my fucking hamper, wash it, and be like, I fucking wash your clothes. All right, my bad. Fool.
Hey, I
Like, that's
love
my-
you too.
For real, I'm like, damn, my bad, dog.
Nah, I don't know. For example, like my mom, like my mom is the sweetest one in our family, but then again, she's the fucking toughest one too. Like my mom
She's
will,
the Sour Patch.
my mom will tell you like my mom will tell us like she'll hug us and be like te quiero, but then
First
then
they're
again
sweet.
she's like fuck you, bitch. Like she'll fucking
Then
shut
they're
up,
sour.
Like, hijo tu puta madre, esta la verga, puto. You know, like
my
oh,
grandpa, I know my grandpa, instead of him saying I love you, is like, everybody says what's up to me, he goes, But then when I know he loves me, he goes, what's up?
Oh, okay.
Those days I get home, like, what's up, Papa? Instead of him going, I say, what's up, Papa? He goes, what's up? Like,
Okay.
okay.
All right. Say, okay. All right. Okay. Trip out.
Because he took your grandma's medicine.
No. Hey, trip out though. That's the same thing with my dad. When we get home, my dad's always in the daycare, like in the sofa, and he's always watching TV. And then, ¿Qué onda, pa? ¿Cómo estás? And we're like, same thing. Fool, it's a trip. And then when he's having like sentimental, feeling good day, like, ¿Qué onda, pa? He's like, hola, mijo, ¿cómo estás?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
See, but okay, trip out though. Trip out. You know who changed that in our family?
Leah.
Yeah, when Leah was born into our family and she started, like, Leah tells, like, how come I can't tell my parents that, but then Leah can tell my
She's a
parents?
girl.
No. Besides, well, my sister can't tell my dad and my mom that.
She's like a girl boy.
No. Stupid ass fool. Nah. Like my sister can't fucking tell that to them. But look,
She's hood. That's why, homie.
No.
That's why. Leah's a baby girl.
no, but
still.
see,
Your
like
sister's
Leah,
more like, what's up?
No, but ever since Leah is around now, she'll be like, oh, Tata, I love you. Tata, Nana, I love you. Like, Ili, I love you. Like, you know, like all that love. And then ever since then, we're kind of like, oh shit, oh yeah. Like,
I do love
it's-
you. My bad.
Like, you know, like we're kind of like more loving now, more affectionate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like, say right now, like, imagine Leah's kids coming to you. Hey, Papa, I love you. You're going to be like, oh,
No, but
fuck.
see, this is the thing. That's what I was telling these fools when you were in the bathroom. Like, so like my sister tells my parents, like, it's a trip how we were never raised on I love you and like showing affection. Like my parents, with me and my sister were talking about it, how like my parents never really played with me and my sister. Like we're like hide and seek or played, like took time to actually play with us. It was more like,
'Cause they were
go play yourself.
You know why,
blah, blah,
though?
blah.
They were
Okay,
adults when they had you.
well, kinda, because okay, now, oh, never mind. So no. So okay, yeah, you're kind of right, because like Leah, she'll get home, I'll get home and she'll be like, can you play with me hide and seek? And I'll play with her full
Yeah, 'cause
full
you're
on
a kid in your head.
full on play with her, you know.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
my sister will be like, damn, my sister will literally throw it in my parents' face sometimes, like not in a bad way, but like,
Yeah.
damn, like she'll tell me like, damn, like she'll tell my girl actually, like, damn, I don't remember my parents ever playing with us the way my brother plays with Leah.
Yeah.
But you know, like it's like weird, you know.
It's just a different generation.
Yeah, bro.
'Cause
Oh,
we
I don't even
played
know
hockey,
that.
You know what I'm saying? We played.
But I
hockey.
have.
Well,
but
your
see-
dad was at work busting his ass too.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
You know, like my dad never told us I love you, but dog, that fool was busting two shifts in one day.
Exactly, and a different job.
Yeah,
he wasn't
bro.
at the fucking barbershop chilling, having fun.
Not
getting
just that,
home
like he
having
had
fun.
2 different jobs, like busting his ass all day. Like that fool fucking took us. We've been everywhere.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like
that. For when he got home, he just wanted to. Chill.
and there's a lot of people that say, oh, that's materialistic, but at the same time, like we didn't have material shit. We had more of like like
mental.
like we knew. I've been to fucking. I can name,
Culiacan.
nah, nigga. I've been to fucking like
Mexico City.
like other fucking countries, you know, like
yeah.
that. Like same thing with my daughter. Like we tripped out the other day. We were counting how many places she's been to, and she's been to like 20 different fucking places, you know.
Yeah.
And like for example, for me, that's like, oh, well, my dad tried fucking hard to fucking take us out the
To one
fucking
or two
hood. Like we
places.
went from fucking living on a fucking dirt road to living in a nice fucking neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then
Like,
for you to fucking throw piss at cholos.
yeah, you know.
Fucking asshole. Fool.
Nah, but at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, I was throwing piss at cholos and not fucking like gang banging or doing dumb shit, like shit that's like, you know.
Yeah. Shit that you did in your 30s.
Yeah, like now I don't do that shit no more, you know? Like I'm fucking I believe I was guided the right way.
Yeah, for sure.
And you were too, and like we were all I feel like if we're like, bro, look at us, bro, like none of us are fucking
Well,
none
he's
of
your
us
neighbor, so wherever you grew up, he grew up.
No, not just that, not
And
cuz
I'm your neighbor too, and this fool grew up in the IE.
no, I understand, but look, all of us here we're none of us here are in a bad fucking state.
Okay, thank you, because I just want to let you know I love you, dog.
Oh, I love you too.
I love you, man.
No, see, this is the
I
thing.
love you too, homie.
Hey, okay, trip out though. Okay, now trip out on this.
Oh, you don't fucking love me?
No, trip out on this. What love means more? The one that you can't express or the one that you can express?
Fuck.
Because you're telling me I love you and I said it so easily.
Yeah. So
You know what I'm saying?
It's fake love.
No, it's not even fake love because I do it because I do no, it's not even that because I do love you as a fucking homie, like definitely.
But
like,
not as romantically.
no, not romantically, but like with my parents, the love is so deep that I can't like if I say I love you, I'll start like I'll crack, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that it's funny because we were at the fucking at the Lovers and Friends concert and we ran into a fucking Filipino fucking food joint.
Yeah.
Inside of the concert.
You're like, no,
No, fool, I started saying all the words. No, I swear to, I'm not even I said all the I said all that. I said everything that you just said. I said it, and they were like, because I told them, oh, one of my best friends is fucking is Filipino, and they were like, what words do you know? And I was like, well, most of them they're all bad words. They're like, just say them all. And I started saying all of them, fool, and then they were like, and I was like, and I love the food, and I said all the food, fool, all the food I knew. Got it, fucking CC, everything. Before I started tocino, everything, I started saying all of them, and they were like, what the fuck? You're Mexican? I was like, yeah. Fool, and they were, and my girl was like, damn, that's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I love that food. Like, I love that food there. You know,
you made their day probably.
no, yeah, food.
were
They
like,
even
what?
gave me a discount card for and everything. Like, I have it in my girl's fucking
See,
purse.
Filipinos stick together.
No,
homie.
but no, but you know what I'm saying? Like for example, like to Chippy, I could tell that fool I love you, and I do mean it, you know, and I could tell you too, and this fool too, you know. But then, like there's clients that I have that tell me, oh, I love you, baby, and I'll be like, oh, I love you too, fool. Like whatever, you know, like whatever.
Arre.
You know, there's certain levels to I love you, like
Oh, of
oh,
course.
I love
No,
you,
yes.
like whatever,
Okay,
and then
see-
I love you, like I do love you, like I really
Yeah,
love you as a
see.
homie, and then there's level like to me, like where I can't say it, it's like fuck, homie. If I say I love you, I'm gonna cry.
Oh yeah, no. That's what I was gonna say.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
That word gets thrown around so much.
Easy.
That like the easier you, like you said, the easier you can throw around, it's whatever. The harder it is,
Yeah.
and it's funny because I can throw it with my mom, you know, and even with my brother.
Or even if
no,
if
but
me
with my brother, I can't really throw it with him. If I say I love you, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like, hey Greg, I love you. He's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, this nigga, I know I love this nigga.
Yeah.
He knows he loves me too. You know, what
like
I'm
for
saying?
example, okay,
It's just you're more of like an emotional fucking
I like
person.
me, I'm emotional as fuck too, right? For example, like right now, you said I love you, and I said it back like nothing.
Yeah.
But let's say, for example, we're really. Let's say, for example,
We're on ecstasy.
no, not even on ecstasy, or maybe we are on ecstasy, but one of us is going. Let's say, for example, one of us is going through a tough time.
Yeah.
Like really,
Yeah,
like
but-
you or me.
you're crying.
Like let's say I lose someone I love, or you lose someone you love, or you just got heartbroken and you're for real. Like, hey, fool, I need to kick it with you. Let me go to your house, and we're kicking it, and you're like, and I'm like, hey, fool, don't even trip, fool. I fucking love you, dog. And you're like, you're like, fuck, fool. I love you too, dog. You know, like that like it's a different than the I love you that we just said to
Like
each
they
other.
say,
Like,
like,
I love you, fool. I love you too, fool. Like, yeah, we do love each other, but then there's been
Yeah, but
times
we're saying it
because there's
homo
been
way.
times where we kick it, fool, and we're like, nah, fool, you're my homie, fool. I really do love you.
But like you said, like
and
the,
it's
the
like
way
meaningful. Like,
but the
I
way
really
you
do
say
love
it though, because the way you say it with
Yeah.
like, I love you, fool, is like more like homo.
Yeah, same thing with
Yeah.
Cheapy. Like,
It depends
there's
on
been
how you
times-
say
yeah.
it and fucking the
That's why it's more
situation that you're
homo
in.
way. Like, oh, I love you, fool. Like, you know.
Wait, well, I don't know.
Like I'll tell this fool fucking
Yeah.
some phone conversations I have with this fool
Yeah.
just out of the blue. It's all right, fool. Love you, dog. Love
Yeah.
you too, homie.
Yeah, we'll say it to each other.
We all say that
but
shit,
then
though.
there's been
Yeah.
times where this
Some
fool,
real
me and
shit,
this
though.
fool, like we're fucking like in the front yard, drunk as fuck. Like, hey, fool, I really do love you, and then we start making out.
Oh, what the fuck? Why'd you invite me, dog?
Nah, you know, like there's been or like me and perfect example. Me and Omatic. There's
Oh, shit. Oh,
real-
man. Look at him,
like,
look at him, look at him,
and-
look at him.
and-
Look at him.
and-
He's in a-
nah, and
he's
there's
starting to attack.
And this one goes even deeper than
Nah.
making out.
Oh. You recorded it?
Hey, like this is the thing. Like sometimes me and Omatic will be fucking like
Polo.
talking back and forth, like fucking. Like we'll be texting each other and we'll be like, hey, fool, I love you, dog. Like you came into my life and we fucking started growing, blah blah, boom, and I love you, dog.
Just fucking looking at the text, smacking.
But we express a big ass paragraph and then like rather than a fucking like just a regular I love you, you know, you know, like it's just crazy. Like there's different love yous.
See, and that's crazy because I
said I love you first.
I grew up with Barney.
I don't remember.
I grew up with Barney, so that means
I love you. You love me.
It's like, damn, how does that answer say I love you from parents? Fuck, real.
I don't even
Barney
know what
pulled
he said.
through.
Fucking
What'd you say?
crazy. I don't even know what
Barney
the fuck.
pulled through with the I love you
with
first.
the parents, yeah, no, for sure, it's 100%. That's just fucking crazy.
Damn, nigga, we've been at this shit for 2 hours already.
Sick ass 10-minute podcast.
That's what I was thinking too.
Hey, Omatic grabbed the whole fucking podcast. Omatic said, I don't want to grab it now. Like an hour later, he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna grab it.
Matt's like, I'm gonna charge this motherfucker overtime right now.
Nah, just kidding.
Hey, with that being said, man, make sure you guys show you guys as people fucking love. Make sure you guys show your guys as people love. If you have a fucking parent, hey, believe it or not, there's a lot of people out there, bro, that are losing fucking family left and right,
let's not
and they don't even
talk
get
about
to
that,
fucking, they don't even get to fucking say I love you to their people.
Yeah.
You know,
say I love you to everybody, bro.
Yeah, it's important to say it, but
Even
also
to Maria, homie.
To actually mean it though.
Maria,
you gotta mean it.
Carlos.
If you don't want to say it, you could just fucking show it with fucking, you know, thoughts
Emojis.
and emotions.
Yeah,
all
like
that shit.
you know, you love us, right? Like the barbershop, fucking free rent for 3 months. Love you, right? That's the best right there, dog.
Damn, you don't love me for asking for that. Imagine. Yeah, nah, but hey, if you guys love your fucking people, make sure you guys show them love. Make sure you guys tell them I love you because that's very important.
Barney.
I love every single one, but every single one of you guys are hearing off the Clipper, baby. Much love to everybody. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys tune in next fucking time, baby.
Night.
Much love, y'all.
We out.
Yeah.